Hello everybody, I'm Richard Gon of Work to Live podcast version. So this time, I stumbled. So this time, what I'm thinking of creating a brief episode or one episode of short time. So which means I'm not thinking of lasting this recording for that long time. So this time, the title. So which is why I'm not going to digress in this recording of this episode. So the title is perhaps World War III may be a solution, and the conclusion is World War III or the Third World War may solve the problem of russo-ukrainian war. So I don't know whether this pronunciation is correct or not, but actually, so anyway, so I'm going to call this war like that. And this, so why I began to say this is because there's a rumor, and anyway, so there's some people say that World War III or the Third World War may happen in the future, but actually, so before actually telling you what no not it's weird to say that why this war or the Third World War may become a solution, and that is because after if such a war is provoked, maybe nobody is going to fight in favor of Russia. Maybe I forgot the name of that country, not Romania, but I forgot the name of the country whose capital city is Minsk. So Belarus is maybe Belarus or Belarus is maybe an only country which may be likely or which may fight in favor of Russian Federation. But actually, maybe in this situation, maybe almost every country or almost all the country are the enemies against Russia. So Russia and Belarus. So thinking about such a situation, maybe if the Third World War is provoked, or if the Third World War happens, maybe the rest of the world is going to become the victor of that war. So thinking about which Third World War or the Third World War or World War III maybe a solution for solving the problems related to Russo-Ukrainian war. So it is why, and of course so I'm not saying that the Third World War is the best solution, but actually so I think it's the best strategy is to solve that problem. But only using negotiations and conferences without any bloodshed or without any deaths involving the or necessary for the solution. Anyway, so so the least number of the deaths, well, the least number of the dead people killed in the war is the best strategy for solving this problem. So it's the best solution, or so the best way is to, or the ideal way is to avoid the provocations of, or avoid the provocation of the Third World War or World War III. But actually so if World War III is inevitable, so the Third World War can be an option. Of course, the Third World War is not that. The Third World War is far from a desirable solution. But actually, what I'm telling you in this time is that so we do not have, human beings do not have to strive to avoid the provocation or avoid the occurrence of the Third World War, which is what I'd like you to know this time. So coming back to the original title and the conclusion of this episode, so the title is perhaps World War III may be a solution, and the conclusion is World War III or the Third World War may solve the problems of Russo-Ukrainian war. So which is right. So so of course it's the best way is to solve the problem or the problems related to Russo-Ukrainian war without provocation of the Third World War, and which is the best way. The best way is to solve the problems of Russo-Ukrainian war only by the power of negotiations. But actually, if negotiation only the way using only the negotiations is impossible to solve the problems of Russo-Ukrainian war, and if the Third World War is inevitable, or if the provocation of the Third World War is necessary for solving the problem of Russo-Ukrainian war or the Slavic war between Russia and Ukraine. So Third World War, the Third World War was World War III, can be may become a sort of good solution for solving that problem, which is what I'd like you to know this time. So that's it. Thank you very much for listening. See you.